What's snapping my green beans? I am Samwise. This is, well, now it's new. It's Samwise Outdoors. That's kind of what I'm here to talk to you a bit about today. Anyway, yeah, there's been some changes. I have renamed my channel. Just over the past year, I haven't really felt that Sierra Alpha Tango thing as viable. At the time, I thought it was something kind of cool because it's my initials and the NATO phonetic alphabet, and that's neat, but it just didn't work. And then I had to tack on backpacking and hiking to make it seem more relevant. At the end of the day, who am I? I'm Samwise. What do I do? Outdoorsy things. It just made more sense. From 2022 onward until I inevitably get bored and change it again, my channel is now Samwise Outdoors, and I'm happy, a lot happier for that, to be honest with you. It just feels more real, more personal, more identifiable. So that's kind of the big news I've got here. I might sound a bit rough and nasally at times. I caught COVID. It sucks. I'm kind of reprioritizing what my channel is about a bit. I'll still be doing backpacking stuff. I'll still be doing outdoorsy hiking stuff. I just want to do more. At the end of the day, the backpacking YouTube market is crowded and I'm barely making an impact at all, and it's not entirely what I want to be doing. Instead, I'm trying to do something more fun. I want to go to local outdoorsy areas of historical interest and talk about those. Similar to what Tom Linsky is doing over at Part-Time Explorer, there are cool things in my area that I want to show you, and I want to talk about the history of it, and I want to do little mini documentaries on, and so you'll be seeing more of that. Additionally, talk about my background a bit, I am a naturalist. I went to school to become a naturalist, and I can go and look at rocks and be like, yep, that's a rock. I can look at a plant and be like, yep, that's a plant. So that's what I'd like to start incorporating more into my channel. I want to do more historical documentary stuff. I want to do more naturalist things where I talk about plants and I talk about ecologies. To that end, one of the things I'm doing is I'm making a whole series of different outdoorsy, naturalisty short videos that will be releasing every Monday starting the first Monday of February. I believe that's how I set it up. I'm gonna double check. But every Monday, I have these pre-made less than 5-minute clips about different naturey things as I observe them and record them. And they will be released regularly. They're pre-scheduled. They're gonna be happening every week. Thus far, I have 26 of them completed and another 26 ready to edit down and upload. My hope is that it would kind of appease the algorithm a bit and have these regular uploads, because the stuff I'm really passionate about takes a long time to do, and I'm a perfectionist, and so often it means months before a project can get out, and if I can have regular things scheduled in advance, then it's going to be better for all of us. Another point of order is I will be continuing with the things that I enjoy on this channel. So the backpacking meal reviews, recipes, things like that, those will still continue. I enjoy those. I have no intention of changing those. I already have 5 meal reviews in the can right now that I need to edit down. I'm hoping February 2022 onward to start having them releasing regularly once a month. I also want to start doing my favorite things again. I want to pre-record a whole bunch of those and schedule those so that way they're coming out once a month. Things I can do that are less difficult that will release regularly for my audience would be great. So I'm trying to focus on that. Additionally, I still intend to continue with equipment reviews as much as I can. I do have an item from an online retailer that they sent me that I am trying to finish my review on. It's been stressful this last couple of months. Another point of order is that I have a multi-day backpacking trip video ready to go. I had this grand plan that I would do a whole bunch of stuff. I would do a video about the equipment I used. I would do a video about the food I prepared. I would do a video about my route and how I planned it. I would do a video about, an after the hike video, which I'm still planning on doing. I would do a preview video. It all surrounded a backpacking trip I did around my birthday. Birthday is like 2 days before Christmas. Like, it's really close. And so I ended up just getting stressed out. I got one video out about retooling my homemade water system, and then none of it else came out except for that hiking video. So I'm going to try and pick up and shove together different things to help plan that. But that ties me into my next subject, which is a grander vision for the whole channel. Within the last few years, my systems of belief have changed dramatically. I don't want to get too far into it, but basically, to put it succinctly, I am an anarchist now. And I want to do as much as I can for my community. I would like to start doing more fundraising stuff to help people. And so I'm hoping by next December to kind of follow through with my initial plan of having regular videos come together throughout November, December to raise money to give to groups that can use it for mutual aid. So that's going to be a big focus there. And then, of course, typically the weekend of or the weekend before my birthday, I'll be out backpacking and I'll make a long form video. So that said, November, December 2022, I would like to make a series of videos that work together to explain how I do a trip, kind of lead up to the trip itself. And from there, I would like to use that media presence as a source of fundraising to help people. So keep an eye out, November, December 2022. You'll be seeing a series of videos to try and pull together an effort to do good within the world. And depending on how that goes, then I'd like to expand that into further ventures of the similar vein. There's been a long hike I've been planning for years that I'd like to do, and I would love to do a special about that again raises money for ideally it would be for helping a food pantry or something like that. So that would be potentially 2023, in the summer 2023. If December 2022 goes off without a hitch, then we have that. From there, it would be a series of videos intended to raise money to help people. And it would be surrounding this long hike I've been wanting to do for years. It will include all of the stuff I love, the naturalisty stuff, the history stuff, the outdoor adventure stuff, all of it. That's my big plan. And then spinning that off, summer 2024, I'd like to hike the Tahoe Rim Trail, do a through hike of it. And I would love to use that as an opportunity to fundraise again to help people. So depending on how December 2022 goes, that the next few years of filming and developing content would also build on each other to help people. And then of course, it's looking like for the remainder of as long as I can do it, I'm going to be backpacking for my birthday every December, so I'd like to continue that tradition of videos about that trip and how I plan to do them and where I plan to go and all that jazz. Which brings me to my final point of order. I'm out of shape and I need to do something about it. And I want to be in a state of readiness for adventure. And my hope is to use my channel to help inspire people to also work on getting themselves in a state of readiness for adventure. Excuse me while I drink this rum, which is totally healthy. Anyway, the point is, I want to help people, and I want to be better, be healthier. I want to put myself in a state of readiness for adventure, as well as just be as fit as I can be to guarantee my daughter and my wife have the most of me that they can. So there will be a series of videos on this channel of me discussing the dietary changes I'm making, discussing the fitness changes that I'm making, discussing my efforts to get on with programs to help me just live better. And it's going to be totally honest and totally raw and totally real about just how everything is. I think that covers just about everything. It's been hard filming this. I've gaffed a lot. I've coughed a lot. I'm phlegmy. COVID sucks. So go get your vaccine if you're not vaccinated. Go get your booster if you're not boosted. We live in a weird, chaotic dystopia. I'm here for you. We're here for each other. Anyway, take care. Enjoy the content that I'll be making. I'm really trying hard this year. Get out there, seize the means of adventure. I love about 40% of you.